What's up guys, Techflash here, and today we have the latest Samsung Galaxy A71 in the studio, and this device is a very important device for Samsung because this device is costing around $460, which makes it kind of a mid-range upper range device, and this device is packing some specifications which makes this device look quite competitive when compared to all the other cell phones in this price segment. Now, Samsung Galaxy A71 comes with a beautiful looking display up front. This is covered with Gorilla Glass 3 and comes with in-display fingerprint scanner. Also, the bezels on this display are actually quite minimal, so you can see that you can get almost the flagship look with this device, including the punch hole camera, which has been become a signature for Samsung. Now, in this punch hole camera, you're getting a 32 megapixel main camera, and the overall look of this device is quite reminiscent of what Samsung has to offer in its flagship series. Now, looking at the back, the design on the cell phone is this diamond shaped pattern, and I have this black variant which shifts its colors between different rainbow colors, I guess. So depending upon where you look at it, you are going to get a different color coming out of it. There is also a quad camera setup available on the back side of this device and Samsung branding, which looks quite minimal, and this device is actually quite easy to hold in hand, which makes it quite good for anyone who's willing to buy a large screen device but does not want to spend the hard-earned cash on a flagship cell phone. Now, talking about the hard-earned cash, the cell phone comes with the UFS 2.1 storage, so this is going to be one fast device, and it is equipped with 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage. However, the variant you will be getting in your region might differ from this one because there are two variants available. So one is this variant which has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and one is a 6 gigabyte variant, and depending upon the region where you live in, there are going to be multiple variants for this cell phone device. Now, the camera on the back side of the cell phone is a 64 megapixel main camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and these cameras are available along with the macro camera which is located on the back side of this device. There's also a depth sensor available on the back side, which is a 5 megapixel depth sensor, so you are also getting live focus, which is basically available on both the cameras front and back. On the downside of this device, you can see that there is a USB Type-C charging port along with a headphone jack, and this Type-C port supports 25 watts of fast charging. So this is a quite fast charging device, and the battery life on this cell phone is also going to be very good because this comes with a 4500 milliampere battery out of the box along with the Snapdragon chipset, which means that you are going to get some serious performance and battery life out of this device. Now, on the software front of this device, this comes with One UI 2.0 along with Android 10, which means that this is rocking the latest version of Samsung Galaxy UI, which is One UI 2.0, and you can see that there is a dark mode enabled already, and the UFS 2.1 storage will help you use this cell phone device much quicker than any other cell phone in this price segment. And 730G chipset is also a very powerful chipset for anyone who likes to game on his cell phone device, because this cell phone device can seriously handle games, and in this price segment this is a very competitive option from Samsung. Also, there is no Bixby button available on the left side or the right side. However, if you hold the power key, it works as a Bixby key. As far as the biometrics are concerned, the front 32 megapixel camera function as a face ID scanner, and the SIM situation on this cell phone device is quite simple. You can insert two SIM cards along with the memory card, so there is that. Also, there is an in-display fingerprint scanner which appears to be working quite fine, and in fact it is much faster than the ones found on the older version of Samsung Galaxy phones because they were quite sluggish and nobody liked them. But this time around, Samsung has really made a really good looking device, and I can seriously recommend this device in this price segment. Now, I want to know what are your thoughts regarding this cell phone device and whether you are considering buying this cell phone device. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe, and if there are any requests, let me know in the comment section down below. Till then, goodbye.